Welcome you guys to game 2 of mouzMorroW versus imbaStrelok. I am Glitch, and this is going to be a ZVT on Shakura's Plateau. In game 1 we saw imbaStrelok do pretty well, tried to go for an early bunker rush, saw that mouzMorroW had not expanded and was just on one base, and decided to macro up some Hellions and a Banshee. Banshee with Cloak, for that matter. It came in, did some really quick damage to mouzMorroW that mouzMorroW was just unable to recover from. Tried to do a quick finishing of imbaStrelok with some roaches and some lings and some banelings, but couldn't even get through the front door, and imbaStrelok took that game with ease. Now mouzMorroW, this time we shall see if mouzMorroW is going to go for that same style of quick gas and pool for some early damage. I wouldn't advise it on this map. This is a map where it's pretty common for Terran to just wall off pretty well. Actually, Terran walls off on most maps against Zerg, but I would not be surprised to see another wall off here. We can see, at least for now, that that imbaStrelok isn't going for the quick wall off of the natural. A lot of times you'll see Protoss and Terran players wall off down here just so that they can already be set up with some defenses here, ready for their expo to go down as early as they would like. It looks like mouzMorroW is this time going to go for that 15 hatch and try to get some early econ up this time, rather than do that quick damage that he was going for before. It is really difficult. I almost never pool first against Terran just because they usually do wall off, and I mean, speedlings just really don't do a whole lot. So the hatch now going down for mouzMorroW. Neither player has scouted yet, so neither player has any idea what their opponent is doing, but I spoke just slightly too soon because both players are now going to scout. mouzMorroW moving up the ramp of imbaStrelok to check and see what's going on. We do have a barracks with a Tech Lab add-on coming down for imbaStrelok. This most likely means quick Reaper. Yep, and there indeed we see the Reaper coming down. Gonna try to see if he can get some drone kills off with a Reaper harass. His SCV, imbaStrelok's SCV, now coming into the base to scout, see what's going on. He does see that mouzMorroW now has his expansion up and is now moving into the main. This Reaper will be up in just a few seconds, 20 seconds to be exact. And mouzMorroW is going to need to get his queen up quick and get a few Zerglings out on the field so that he can defend against this Reaper. I don't know, did mouzMorroW scout that, he did scout that barracks with the Tech Lab add-on, so he can pretty safely assume that there is a Reaper coming. So the Reaper is now on the field. Let's see if this Reaper can do any damage. We do have a bunker going up next to the expansion of mouzMorroW. Might see another early decisive game for imbaStrelok here. mouzMorroW still just scouting the base, trying to get up some lings. He now has 8 lings. He's got a spine crawler coming up in the main that he will most likely lift and bring down to somewhere about here so that he can try to pick at these bunkers from the high ground. The lings are now on the field, and the Reaper doing an excellent job. Excellent micro here by imbaStrelok, kiting those Zerglings, and the retreats to the bunker for protection, and is now just doing some major damage to this hatchery. Do we have another Reaper? Yes, we do have more Reapers coming out onto the field right now. 2 bunkers now down for imbaStrelok. Inject's going down for mouzMorroW. Just a queen on the way right now. Some Zerglings are moving down the field. imbaStrelok doing some more damage with this other Reaper that has now come in. Bunker being repaired by the SCVs. And there's, oh man, and the spine crawler goes down. That is going to be huge. And all of the drones get pulled off the line from mouzMorroW, and he's going to try to finish off this bunker right now. Maybe try to get a surround on those Reapers, but so many of these drones are going down. mouzMorroW is losing so many drones to this. This is a very nice early attack here by imbaStrelok. And the second bunker is going to go down. Yes, and he does manage to... God, I forget what it's called. He blew up his own bunker and got a bunch of the money back. Whatever that is, yeah. If we look at the harvester count right now, we see that mouzMorroW is now down 15 to 19 harvesters. imbaStrelok's taking an early lead. You definitely never want to be that behind in workers if you're a Zerg player against a Terran player. mouzMorroW now moving in with his Zerglings to see if he can come do some damage of his own. He sees that Strelok has not expanded behind this, though he has moved up the ramp, and from there he will be able to see that command center going up, so he will know that Strelok is expanding, and will also know that this means that there's no big army coming to attack him. Anytime you see a player expanding, it means that they are most likely not building an army to come kill you with. They are going for a more economy-focused play. So if you see a second command center going down, you know right away that that you have a little bit of time to macro up. We will probably see some more drones being produced, yes, by mouzMorroW. But another Reaper has moved in to get some more harassment, and he just got one drone kill. He's going for a second. And he may... Nope, looks like he's not going to get that second drone kill, as the Zerglings are now on the field and chasing down that Reaper. Lots of drones going down for mouzMorroW now. If we check out the drone count now, yes, mouzMorroW has now taken the kind of drone lead that we like to have as Zerg players. 36 drones to 24 SCVs. But Strelok has now moved down, or is now moving down, to his natural expansion. He will be dropping those mules, I'm sure, as soon as he gets there, probably doing a bit of an SCV transfer so that he can be quickly saturated on two bases. Both players just macroing up right now. From Strelok, we do see two factories down and a starport. Starport producing medevacs and Vikings, actually. Producing one Viking just probably to do some overlord damage, try to get some harassment done, and Hellions. Hellions are now, there are a few Hellions down on the field right now, but we do have, we have Infernal Pre-Igniter from Strelok coming down. That is otherwise known as the Blue Flame Hellion upgrade. It basically gives the Hellions a much larger range and damage output to those Hellion flames. Does it actually give enhanced range? No, it's actually just enhanced damage. I thought it was enhanced range also, but I might be wrong on that. I might actually have to check on that. One Hellion moving in. This is going to be a Scout Hellion just to see. And oh my god, I missed a Hellion drop, it looks like. Let's take a minute. Let's go back. This is actually something I would like to catch. That medevac, I should have known. Moved onto the field. Almost there. Almost. There comes the medevac doing the Hellion drop in the main of mouzMorroW, getting a lot of drone kills here. I think if we check the workers killed, yes, we have 19 workers killed by Strelok, 20 workers killed by Strelok. These are doing so much damage. We also have Hellions moving in the front trying to get some damage, but I don't think that they were able to do much damage. They are just chilling right now. Oh my god, and all these drones by mouzMorroW just left out to dry. These Hellions doing so much damage. 32 workers killed, 46 units killed. This is looking bad for mouzMorroW. This is an excellent played game by Strelok. Strelok is just doing so much damage, and these Hellions have now moved into the natural, also getting lots of... Oh my god, that was so many workers. So many workers go down. 42 workers down, and I think that is going to be GG for mouzMorroW. There is just not much he can do. He has no army units to fight back with, and he has lost all of his workers. 50 workers killed for Strelok. That is so many workers, and more Hellions at the front of the base. On the production tab, we do see him just teching behind this. We do see Strelok, that is, just teching. Zergling speed now coming up for mouzMorroW, but there is not much he's going to be able to do with that with no workers. 53 workers down. Blue Flame is now up. Those drones are just getting roasted. Just absolutely disgusting. 61 workers killed. All the workers in the main now getting taken out. Oh my god, mouzMorroW just falling apart this game, trying to do a worker split, trying to split up his workers to reduce the number of kills, but 75 workers killed. So many Hellions. Strelok being relentless with the Hellions right now. Even Spine's unable to do enough damage to those Hellions to defend the workers. More Hellions just streaming in. And it looks like he is going to cross the 80 workers killed mark. mouzMorroW must be pulling his hair out at this point. More Hellions just doing so much damage. There's just nothing mouzMorroW can do. mouzMorroW, I'm actually surprised he hasn't GG'd yet. This is well done. mouzMorroW has 8 harvesters. 2 Strelok's, 42 Harvesters on 2 bases. Morrow is just in such a bad place. He must just be kicking himself for this one. That is just so many workers lost. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. There's even a medevac here to pick up those Hellions if they start to take too much damage, but I don't think that's much for Strelok to worry about. 97 workers killed. I don't know what else there is to say. 97. That's really all. If he crosses the 100 mark, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do if he's actually able to cross the 100 workers killed mark. More Hellions moving in. Now they're just talking. They're just chatting. 99 workers. Come on, just get the one last one. Let's just get to 100. Let's get to the triple-digit worker kills. Come on. Morrow, no more workers to make. Come on, we can do it. No, nope. The queen's moving down. Last boss, kill the queens. This game is well over. Well played by Strelok. Strelok with just excellent harassment. Excellent in both games. Both games just decisive wins to just ridiculous harassment. Such good harassment. We saw Hellions, we saw Bunkers, we saw Reapers, we saw Banshees. Just so much damage, and now the Thors on the field. I think this might be GG for Morrow. Morrow doing what he can to hold it off with his 3 queens and nothing else. He is on the Harvester tab. We have 0 Harvesters to 51 SCVs, and that is going to be GG for Morrow. So, Terran players out there, if you want a good build to steal, download this game. Try to play this. Try to do this. This is ridiculously strong against Zerg. That many worker kills, there's just nothing you can do about it. Well played by Strelok. GG by Strelok. And some little bit of banter going on there, but this game is over. GG, well played. Terrans, steal this build. Please. Just do it. GG, guys.